So here in Bristol is where my journey begins. Bristol, which is the gateway to the southwest, and a place which SWYM has been working in for a number of years with young people. SWYM's been going since 1997, that's 14 years, and so today, in one day, in fact in 14 hours, we're going to travel the length and breadth of this region. We're ending up at 7:30 at a youth event in Plymouth, but we've got to go via St Ives and a whole load of other different destinations along the way. So why don't you come along with us and see the work of SWYM on the ground as it happens. It's just gone sunrise now, it's 5:30, we've got 14 hours, so we've got a lot to do, we better get going. What I love about Live Football is seeing young people coming to do something that they enjoy, but also being able to share the gospel with them at the same time.
The thing I love about SWYM is the camps, especially Live Football, because of the way it impacts the young people's lives here at St Mary's.
I head up Dance Fever, and the thing that I really love about it is that you get to explore God through dance, which is really fantastic.
The thing that I love about SWYM the most is the fact that I can work for my home church in my hometown. I get to do my own degree at the same time, and I get to serve the young people in the community.
Well, our vision is that every young person across the whole of the southwest would have the opportunity to see Jesus lived out right before their eyes. We're basically passionate about this generation specifically, this region specifically, and about seeing young people transformed into the image of Jesus. My personal dream is to see an army of young people rise up in this region that would stand for Christ in a way in which previous generations, including my own, didn't. That we would begin to see the culture of this nation turn around from Land's End up.
I joined SWYM in 2003 from the States, and while doing the training spent my first couple of years in Paignton and then in Yeovil. Now I'm the minister of a church plant on a housing estate in Yeovil, and we are pleased to have SWYM trainees working with us to reach the young people in this area.
What I love about SWYM is the opportunity to be able to be trained and equipped through teaching that's really relevant, that then enables me to work with young people and come alongside them and meet them where they are, through being a friend, through answering their questions, and ultimately pointing them more towards Jesus.
I lead South Cluster, and I love it because I meet regularly with a bunch of trainees, and for me it's not just about more teaching, but it's an opportunity for them to have some training and to talk about how we can put stuff into practice. Brilliant.
So why are we doing this crazy trip today? Well, it's because we want to inspire you with individual stories from young people and from youth workers right across this region, because that is what SWYM is all about.
I'm in my third year of SWYM. I'm in my second year of the BTH because I did my first year in a foundation course, and I love the BTH because it's super challenging and it makes me think about things I've never thought of before.
The thing I love about SWYM is conference, because it's a great week to get together with all your friends and have a really good week. It's always an amazing week, and God always manages to challenge you every time.
In the southwest there are approximately 750,000 10 to 19 year olds, and of that 750,000, only a few thousand are having meaningful contact with local church in any way. In SWYM, approximately every week or two, we're impacting about 9,000 young people, but that's just scratching the surface. There's so much more that needs to be done.
I came to faith in 1997 on a SWYM camp. It was the first time I'd heard of SWYM. In 2000 I started the training course, and now 11 years later my journey's taken me all across the place. I was a youth pastor for 5 years in Germany, and now in Cornwall. God's given me a real passion for Cornwall, my wife and I as well, and we just want to see people loving Jesus all across Cornwall.
I'm the coordinator of SWYM Rise Up. Love it, absolutely love it. Rise Up's a leadership development programme for teenagers, and I absolutely love it.
It's great to have turned around and be heading back up the country. I think we might just do it, but we'll have to wait and see. SWYM's been going since 1997, that's 14 years. We're going to travel the length and breadth of this region. We're ending up at 7:30 at a youth event in Plymouth. So it's nearly 9:30 at the end of an epic day. We've travelled nearly 500 miles with you from Bristol down to the Net Youth event in Plymouth, via all the other different destinations. And I hope you've been inspired in the same way that I've been inspired. The thing that I'm going to take away is remembering that God's heart for this region and this generation is so much bigger than mine or anybody else's. And I'm just excited to see what He's got in store.